The drawdown is painful. Whether it was a single catastrophic mistake or a grinding losing streak, you are looking at your account and seeing a hole. That hole triggers the two most dangerous emotions in trading: shame and desperation. This emotional state leads 90% of struggling traders to attempt revenge trading, violently increasing risk in a desperate attempt to get back to even. This almost always compounds the loss and often blows up the account entirely. You need to understand, loss recovery is not a sprint. It is a clinical, three-phase stabilization operation. The primary goal is not profit. The primary goal is system integrity and psychological restoration. This video will give you the 3 non-negotiable phases of trading loss recovery. We will move from immediate damage control to complete psychological and financial restoration, ensuring you recover your capital safely and emerge as a stronger, more disciplined trader. Phase 1. The immediate lockdown, damage control and stabilization. The first 24 to 48 hours after a significant loss, a loss that triggers shame or fear, is the most dangerous period. Your immediate mandate is lockdown and stabilization. Mandate 1. Execute the 24-hour no-trade rule. The absolute, non-negotiable rule upon realizing a significant loss is the 24-hour no-trade rule. You must physically and mentally disengage. The amateur's impulse. The amateur's brain, compromised by adrenaline and cortisol, demands immediate aggressive action. It tells you the market is moving, you must get that money back now. This is the psychological mechanism of revenge trading, a deeply flawed cognitive reaction aimed at restoring your ego, not your P&L. The professional's discipline. The professional understands that trading while emotionally compromised is guaranteeing further losses. The 24-hour lockout serves as a mandatory decontamination period. You must give your physiological stress response time to return to baseline. The deep psychological mechanism is hormonal reset. Adrenaline and cortisol impair the function of the prefrontal cortex, the logic and decision-making center. If you trade while these hormones are elevated, you are literally trading with a damaged brain. The 24-hour rule is a hormonal reset. It forces the logical center back online before you are allowed to deploy capital again. The terminal shutdown protocol. The moment the loss is realized, you must 1. Close the terminal. Shut down your trading software entirely. 2. Physically leave the trading environment. Go outside, take a walk, or talk to someone about a non-market topic. 3. Perform the gratitude audit. Force yourself to spend 10 minutes thinking about non-financial aspects of your life that are stable and positive. This actively counteracts the feeling of financial disaster. Mandate 2. The Loss Dissection, objective classification. During the 24-hour cooling-off period, you are forbidden from analyzing the charts. Instead, you must perform the loss dissection to classify the damage objectively. The amateur's narrative. The amateur crafts a narrative of bad luck. The market screwed me, or news came out unexpectedly. This external blaming prevents learning and guarantees the same mistake will be repeated. The professional's inquiry. The professional uses the loss as objective data. The dissection is simple, and it has only 2 categories: failure of strategy, S, or failure of operator, O. The classification process. Failure of strategy, S. You followed every rule perfectly, but the system resulted in an abnormal loss, e.g. stop-loss slippage or a historically long losing streak. This requires methodology review. Failure of operator, O. You broke a rule, oversized, moved the stop, premature entry. This is a discipline failure and requires psychological review and penalty. An analogy: the surgeon and the infection. The loss is an infection threatening the health of your account. The surgeon doesn't panic. He immediately classifies the source of the infection. If the infection is external, a random market event, the recovery is purely mechanical. If the infection is internal, a broken rule, the recovery requires a change in the surgeon's, yours, behavior. Classification dictates the entire recovery plan. Phase 2, the de-risking phase, the capital rebuilding mandate. After stabilization, you move into the most difficult phase, de-risking. This phase must be executed clinically, and it is governed by one rule: maximize execution quality while minimizing potential loss. Mandate 3, implement the micro-risk contract. The core of Phase 2 is implementing the micro-risk contract. This is the systematic destruction of your fear and desperation. The amateur's mistake. The amateur keeps their standard position size, hoping to recover the losses faster. But since their confidence is low, they execute poorly, leading to more losses and a downward spiral. The professional's re-entry. The professional immediately cuts their risk size dramatically to a level that is emotionally meaningless. If your standard risk was 1%, you must cut it to 0.25% or 0.1% of the account. The deep psychological mechanism is the confidence builder. The micro-risk contract serves as a confidence builder. A 0.1% loss causes zero emotional pain. This allows you to re-enter the market and execute your A-plus setups perfectly, unburdened by fear. You are trading for psychological wins, perfect execution, not financial wins. You are telling your brain, I am disciplined and can follow my rules, which rebuilds confidence quickly. An analogy: the injured ultramarathon runner. An ultramarathon runner who sustains an injury 10 miles from the finish line does not immediately sprint to catch up, revenge trading. That guarantees further injury. They reduce their pace to an easy jog or a walk, micro-risk contract. Their goal is no longer winning, it is finishing the race. The professional trader reduces speed to finish the current race, the drawdown, safely. Commit to the micro-risk contract until you have achieved 20 consecutive A-plus setups executed perfectly, regardless of P&L. Only then, and only through a mathematical calculation, can you gradually increase your risk back toward the original level. Mandate 4. Focus only on the highest probability setup, the sniper mentality. During the de-risking phase, you are forbidden to take any trade except your absolute, verified A-plus setup. The amateur's overtrading. Desperate to recover losses, the amateur begins to overtrade, forcing trades on C-grade or even D-grade setups. They flood the market with activity, hoping volume will solve the problem. The professional's selectivity. The professional adopts the sniper mentality. They sit on their hands and wait for hours, days, or even a week for the market conditions to align perfectly with their highest probability, most reliable setup. They trade less, but with guaranteed conviction. The psychological mechanism is conservation of resources. A drawdown is a depletion of two resources, capital and confidence. The sniper mentality ensures the conservation of resources. You are only expending your minimal risk and focus on the highest return opportunities, guaranteeing that when you do pull the trigger, you have maximum conviction. This rebuilds both capital and confidence efficiently. Phase 3. The restoration and scaling phase. The new normal. This final phase begins once your micro-risk contract is complete, e.g., 20 perfect executions, and your account has recovered 50% of the drawdown. This is the mandate for disciplined growth. Mandate 5. Implement the Incremental Scaling Protocol. As you exit the de-risking phase, you must implement a structured incremental scaling protocol to transition back to your full risk. The amateur's temptation. Once profits start rolling in, the temptation to jump back to full risk immediately is immense. This often leads to a quick spike followed by a second, deeper collapse, the dreaded V-shaped failure. The professional strategy. You must scale your risk back gradually using mathematical steps tied to capital gains. For example, recover 50% of the loss, increase risk from 0.25% to 0.5%. Account breaks even, return to 1.0% risk. The deep psychological mechanism is proving durability. Incremental scaling is about proving the durability of your discipline. You are not celebrating, you are testing your ability to maintain excellent execution under increasing financial pressure. This ensures that when you finally return to full size, your disciplined habits are thoroughly ingrained. Mandate 6. Final audit and documentation. The resilience blueprint. The final and most valuable part of recovery is documenting the entire experience to create your resilience blueprint. The amateur's amnesia. The amateur quickly forgets the pain of the drawdown and reverts to their old, destructive habits the moment they are profitable again. The professional's documentation. The professional documents the entire mess. This is not about shame, it's about creating a psychological roadmap for the next inevitable drawdown. The documentation process. 1. The trigger. What was the single cause, S or O, that triggered the drawdown? 2. The emotional low. What were the physical and emotional feelings at the lowest point? This is your emotional stop-loss. 3. The stabilizer. Which specific rule, 24-hour lockout, micro-risk contract was the most effective in stabilizing your behavior? Create a drawdown contract based on this final audit. This contract outlines the Phase 1 actions you must take the next time your account hits a 3% or 5% drawdown. This removes the decision-making process from the compromised emotional brain and automates your recovery for future success. All right, let's wrap up the 3 non-negotiable phases of trading loss recovery. You must execute Phase 1, immediate lockdown, Phase 2, de-risking, Phase 3, restoration and scaling. Here's a key takeaway. The quality of your recovery determines the quality of your career. Stop trying to make back the money fast. Focus only on system integrity. Recovering your losses is a test of your discipline, not your intelligence. Pass the test, and you will become a successful trader. If this framework is the clinical recovery plan your account needed, hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next one.